G'day everyone and welcome back to our stream of Neverwinter Nights 2, Storm of Zehir, with our ranger party, the Windstroms warriors. Wanderers, sorry, not warriors, wanderers. So when we left off, we were... I'm not entirely sure actually, it's been a couple of weeks, but we've got a couple of quests still to go. We're deliberately not finishing the last quest for Sahani so that we don't leave this area. I don't really have too much to sell by the looks of it, so I don't know that I've actually got spider venom, anything in our bag of holding. Probably nothing that we can really sell. So we're doing all right at the moment. We don't have huge amounts of supplies or anything like that. We've got plenty of arrows for everybody, so that's good.
Perhaps so.
And we are actually on our way out. So we're going to head back out into the overland view, and from there we are going to see how we go. I seem to remember that we basically had large portions of the north area on the map that we still hadn't really explored, but we do have a quest to go back to the west coast, because there is some plants over there that we're supposed to find. So if we just have a quick look here, we'll just pause. So we need to do a bit more work up in this area, I believe. We haven't been to Tempest's Fury or any of these places. We might have actually been to the Waterfall Cave, now that I think about it. I'm not sure. Ruined Temple. But we also have this Choker Mist cave that we have to go to. So we're just going to head back up north here and have a bit of a look around, I think. Actually, no, let's just head directly east for a bit. That's right, I forgot that we can... Yes, we've done that. That's just skeletons. Just can't remember if we've been to all of these places. There's a gravestone up here, let's investigate. Okay, so we haven't actually been to Nimba before, so we should probably go there at some point. Let's dig up the grave and take the ring. We found some sort of ring. What is it? Ring of Fortitude. I don't know if any of us really need it. Let's have a look.
Yes?
Yeah, you can use a Ring of Fortitude, so. Can't you? So let's do that. Okay.
Stay close and step where I step.
I don't know that there's anything around here that we really need to look at. Ooh, basket. Fashion the clothing into a makeshift healing kit. Oh, there we go. Ooh, another cave. Interesting. Ooh, some ogres. This will be fun. Fight, of course. Okay, let's have a look. So there's only 4 of them.
My steel will strike true.
Foes draw near. Be ready.
Our standard thing here of everyone target the same. We don't have rapid shot turned on.
Children of
Damn it.
snakes.
Everyone attack!
Damn your eyes.
Come on, give me rapid shot, thank you.
Foes draw near.
What about
Be ready.
you? Yeah, you've got it. You've got it, and you've got it.
Quietly. quarry lies just ahead.
And we're done. Okay. I forgot we have that problem that rapid shot doesn't work. It doesn't not set up on start, so that's fine. Right. We're going to be down here somewhere for the exit. It's over there, isn't it? Yes. Return to the overland map. So I don't know if this is a particular quest cave or if it's just, you know, a random cave, but we'll head into it. Have a look around. Actually, let's just have a really quick look at our characters and what levels they are. Level 9.
I am ready.
8.
Yes.
9.
Listening.
9.
Follow me.
9, and we all leveled up
Stay close.
fairly recently,
I am
except
ready.
for Insula, who will level up soon.
What?
That's fine. Okay. Let's head into this cave. And the cave isn't specifically marked on the map, so the chances are it's actually not a particular quest cave. And we got some opponents. Oh, yeah, ogres. Animal companion. A little bit of pain, but that's alright. I'm getting lots of these giants' hearts. Pity they're not a quest item. And did we get everyone then? This is that one? That one. There we go. Trying to remember all the key combinations because I actually haven't played this in a couple of weeks. I had I was on call at work, so I tried not to stream this while I'm on call, or stream anything while I'm on call. Right, chest, yep, that's good. And have a look at, hey, what are you doing? This chest. Oh, it was trapped. Of course it was trapped. Let's get out of here. Excuse me guys, let me through. Come on. There we go. Nothing worse than getting blocked by your companions. Okay. Is that it? That's all there is to the cave. Okay. Little cave. Handful of ogres and a chest. Rightio. Let's just make sure there's nothing secret around. Okay, good enough. that down there? Oh, just fire newts. Actually, that's the other thing. There's supposed to be fire newts in a mine somewhere. I think I know where that mine is, though, so that's all right. Ooh, that's the singing caverns. We've already been in there. Okay, so we've explored around that area. Ooh, crate. Some ore. Oh, more runes. Oh, we just gained some experience from looking at the ruins. Might as well get these fire newts, get them out of the way. Get some XP and get rid of a potential.
My steel will strike true.
Yeah, that's... I've actually been playing, what is it? I've been playing Sword Coast Legends a little bit, just playing some of the, community-built modules.
All right,
and
crew.
I got used to tabbing
Let's
between
take them
characters.
down.
Half-wit. Everyone attack!
Apio no. You will regret that.
And we're done. That's good. Okay. Oop. Wow, you take a week or two off of these controls and man, are you rusty. Okay. More of these fire newts and some spiders. So at least on this south side of the river we don't seem to be finding much at the moment that's any real significant challenge.
This task I can perform.
Which is good.
Let's attack then!
Yeah, we found those shambling mounds the other way. Were a bit much for us. And yes, we do want to be careful of that.
Half of a half-wit.
You're a very angry girl,
Quietly.
aren't you?
Our
Must be some draw weight on those bows, the way they grunt and groan as they shoot. Right, so how am I doing for carrying capacity? Most of this stuff is just junk, really. Let's get no, I want to open, not examine. Let's get those giant hearts in there. And then, even though I think these weigh nothing, yeah, even though these all weigh nothing, let's get these out. Got some bolts there. Why does it not let you... there's something screwy going on with this game at times, the way it doesn't let you combine bolt ammunition properly. So we're going to put... no, I don't want to cast that. Just all this stuff away. Very good. Okay. As I'm sure we've heard before, organisation is key. Slipgator says that a fair bit. Yeah, just want to make sure that I'm optimising my carrying capacity. I don't have anyone with oodles of strength in the party, so put stuff in bags. Let's get rid of these spiders. They're going to be easy. Don't think there's a quest for spider hearts or glands or whatever it is anymore. I think we turned that one in already. It wasn't even really a quest, but still, we'll get rid of these guys.
Will do.
Yes.
And I'm not
I think
not
I spy
using any
some
of my other
unsuspecting
archery
playmates ahead.
abilities.
Quietly.
The main
Our
one being
quarry
mini shot
lies
at the
just
moment,
ahead.
just because I don't really feel I need to. None of these are all that difficult
I'll try to handle
as
this one
far as
quickly.
opponents go.
This one.
See, even though those were giant spiders, not a single one of us even got poisoned, which, you know, would have been miraculous earlier in the game, but we're at a pretty good level. Or if we had been all melee characters, you know, someone would have got hit. I managed to take out, you know, a couple of them before they even got to us. Okay. So we haven't been into Nimba before. I might just yeah, so we found that cave. I might just come up this way a little bit north and just see what's up here, and then briefly head back down. So that's Tempest's Fury in the swamp there. I don't think, well, we are ready to go to it. It's not like it's going to be a problem. Oh, what a crypt up there. So all we seem to find in graves is rings. Another ring of fortitude.
Yes.
You can have the
Perhaps
ring
so.
of fortitude.
Everyone
My
follow
lady.
me.
There we go.
Yes.
Yes?
I shall.
What?
Bit surly, aren't we? Okay. Let's just circle around here. We'll come back into Nimber, whatever it's called. Village is little more than a cluster of buildings. Let's go in and have a look. I have actually, when in a previous offline experimentation with this, I did go to Nimber, so I do know what to expect here. Excuse me, but let's just have a look. I'll talk to this merchant first. Terrible business, is it not? A fine village corrupted by the Yuan-ti. Does this happen a lot? Now and then, unfortunately. Details are never certain, you know. All you get is rumours unless you're there in person, which I sort of wish I wasn't. So how is the village supposed to be corrupted? I'm not certain, nor do I wish to know. Asking questions might only get me involved. Why aren't the soldiers taking you? My patron is Lady Corrine of Samagal. I enjoy her protection in such matters, so long as I continue to please her, of course. Show us what you have for sale. Breastplate, chainmail, studded leather armour. Now I think we're all doing pretty good for armor if I remember rightly. I'm wearing leather +1, and the reason I'm wearing that is because my dex is now high enough that if I was wearing studded leather, I would not be getting the full advantage out of it. 3 and 5 is 8. I've got 6 and 2 is 8. So I'm getting the maximum bonus out of the leather armor now. Now actually padded armor, which is the next armor down, only gives, I think it gives you 1 and 8, but because once I go to +7, well, that will still give me 8, but it won't give me the full 9. I suppose at that point it is worthwhile swapping, isn't it? How are you doing for armor? You've got your particular studded leather, and you're getting the full advantage out of that at the moment, and it's +2 versus beasts, and improves your save throw versus fear. Technically I could steal this if I want, although it would be interesting because it is tailored to her tall and lanky form, and it's obviously feminine armor,
You just follow
and yet
me
I could
and
wear
stay
it.
close.
You're using leather +1, but you're really not getting the full benefit of it, are you? Because you only have dex bonus of 5. So you're only getting 7 rather than 8 points out of that, but that's not too
Everyone
bad.
follow me!
Right, you've got your default woodsman's outfit, which is studded, essentially studded leather. And that works good for you at the moment.
Yes.
It's not enchanted, of course, but there we go. And actually,
Everyone follow
how
me!
far away? You're 2 points of dex away from getting a bonus.
Ready.
Achilles 2 points of dex away from getting a bonus.
You just follow me and stay
You're only
close.
1 point away from getting the bonus. So if anyone's going to benefit from some studded leather armor, it would be one of these two ladies, because they're going to be quite a while before they're going to be +6. So it's probably you're 19, and you should be 19 as well. So let's do that. Let's splurge a little bit and buy some studded leather for you. Because you've also got braces of armor, it doesn't stack, so that's why it really wasn't any advantage. You don't have the braces of armor, so let's see if you get the advantage from it. Does this get you to 20? Yes, it does. Very good, and we will sell that. So there we go. That's good. What have we got here? The only thing we really probably need at this point is ammunition, or if there are any better backup weapons, or for that matter, most of these guys aren't even using magical longbows. I really need to get some more of those. Your crossbow is enchanted? Yes, it is. So my longbow is enchanted. It's a +1. Delandra's longbow isn't. Oh, okay. And that's not. Who else has got? Oh, Achilles got the enchanted longbow. So we need a couple of more enchanted longbows, or composite longbows, or whatever we can get. Preferably enchanted composite longbows, of course, but we shall see. Sailor's shelter. What have you got? You don't have anything else. Amulet of natural armor. Might be worthwhile. Because I'm pretty sure that will stack with the others. Yes, it does. Very good. So you now got an armor class of 20, like pretty much everybody else.
Follow my tracks.
Oh, yours is still 19. Maybe I should have given you... If there was a ring of protection that's not too expensive... And we'll give you that instead of the acid resistance. There we go. So we're all now
Perhaps so.
armor class 20 or
I
better.
shall.
Okay. Yeah, look, we hardly ever see anything to do with acid, so let's not worry about that too much. Right, was there anything in here that we could sell? Don't think... Yeah, they're not going to buy that. Okay, let's get some of these out. Pretty sure that's not selling. Oh, that is. I don't understand how this gives you a save throw versus poison. Do you have to just carry it? Because you can't equip it. And you can't use it. So instead I'm going to sell it. Let's see if we can sell some of this. I don't think I can do anything with that shattered spear yet. Maybe it's a quest item that I've forgotten about. Okay. Get rid of all of... Am I... God damn it. Using normal arrows, of all things. It's like you've got to be kidding me. Is anyone else using...
I am ready.
You've got enchanted bolts.
Yes?
You're using enchanted.
Listening.
You're using
Yes.
enchanted. And you're using
Perhaps
enchanted.
so.
Brilliant. Okay. And there's nothing that we want there. Right, so... oh. So we've talked to him. Let's talk to this captain. See what's going on.
Move along, foreigners. There's nothing to see here.
What makes you think we're foreigners? It's pretty obvious, but there are only a handful of foreigners in all of Samarak, and we know where every one of them is at all times. Oh, really? Just you try and track me in the woods, mate. How do you keep an eye exactly? The nobles have their ways, so don't think you can get away with anything. We are watching you. What's going on here? Not that it concerns you, but these villagers have been accused of collaborating with the snake folk. What proof do you have? Proof? I have no need of proof. I was given my orders and I'm carrying them out. Who's their accuser? That's not important. What is important is I follow the orders I was given. Where are you taking the villagers? They will be taken to Samagol and their degree of guilt will be determined. Let them go. Why are you interfering? I am only carrying out my lawful orders. I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm going to... You're right, the law is the law and we have no right to interfere. I don't want to start a fight in this village for no big gain, and it could make me an outcast. Because these guys are so paranoid about the UNT, it is unbelievable. Okay, so what do we got? Anyone with anything interesting to say? Anyone with anything that we can have a look at? Buy, sell. I won't say steal, but, you know. One of these days I'm going to play one of these games where I do not loot everything in sight. And I actually be, you know, a reasonable person.
Ah, travelers from another land. A rare sight in Samarak.
What's going on with all the soldiers? The villagers have been accused of collaborating with the UNT, if you can imagine that, as if the snake folk would even bother. You have experience with the Yuan-Ti. I know of them, of their ways. The Yuan-Ti seek servants with sharp minds, something in very short supply in Nimba. You sound like you don't care very much for this village. I'm only being honest. Nimba is a quiet enough place to study, and that's all. Okay. I think there is a chest in here which I could loot if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. I'm starting to... yeah. Not necessarily wanting to loot absolutely everything. Still fumble fingering the keys. Fine, no rest here. Leave. Okay. Ooh, look at the boars everywhere. And there's a boar farmer. Mind the boars. They don't like having anyone poke around their pen, even me. You're not being taken by the soldiers. No, thank God. Shame about the other folk, but mess with the snake folk and you get what you deserve. But these people were your friends, your neighbours. You really believe they're Yuan-Ti? You never know with snake folk. Maybe they're in disguise, you know. Tricky monsters. You got to keep Samarak free of those bastards. You raise boars. That I do, just like my father and my father's father. Are the boars dangerous? They're pretty docile unless they think you're intruding on their territory. Farewell. Okay. So there doesn't look like there's much else here. So we'll head back to the map. Not sure whether I should go and do anything else, or whether I've got plenty of supplies. Yeah, I'm going to... we got that one already, didn't we? I'm going to head up here. I might do the crypt first that we saw, and then head into the swamp and look at the temple. But I guess we really should save. You know, just on the off chance. So there's another town up there that I don't think I've been to before. Let's enter the crypt and see what we see. I think there's probably going to be undead in here, which means we may want to switch away from our missile weapons, particularly if there is a lot of them. So we can see a couple of sarcophagi. Okie dokie. I'm willing to bet there's probably a trap around here somewhere. Or, the minute we open this sarcophagus, this one is singular, something's going to jump out. Okay, got one of these problems where it's not letting me get into the right position. Yes, I knew it, a trap. Come on, out of the way. Oh, damn it, this is the only problem with these damn pets. How about this one? Okay. Ooh, some enchanted armor. Nothing's jumped out at us to attack us yet. Aha! What have we got? Wraith. Am I shooting fire arrows? I am. Damn. Didn't want to do that, really. Let's just have a look. Change shirt +1. 4 and 4. £25. Let's just slip that into the bag. Whoop, there we go. Noble's cap. I think this gives you bonus to charisma. Yep, no, don't want that. Just a plain gold ring. Okay, that's just loot. Ring of Insight. That's lore bonus, isn't it? Hiding. So, yeah, I don't think any of us can Scimitar, +2. Look. That is so tempting because it's +2, but scimitars only do 1d6. But she has a scimitar +2 already.
Quietly.
She does have.
Our quarry lies just ahead.
Let's see, what is the shard of Similok? It's an extra 1d4. Yeah, man, that is so tempting to still keep that. I think we're going to sell that. Because we just want...
Everyone attack!
We want some weapons that do some different damage. So we're going to sell that. So let's put that away. And we're good. Okay, we're still fighting these both. It's one down. 2 down. Down. Yeah, you lose a lot of arrows trying to fight them. Okay, let's head out. I think we're going to go outside and rest because I need to be able to get my my badger back. Carefully search the body and find a huge pouch of gold. Whoa, that is a huge pouch. 1,250 gold. Wow. Korak Embersmith. Challenge. Very difficult. The giant resembles a mammoth dwarf with coal black skin, flaming red hair, and a prognathous jaw that reveals dirty ivory teeth. Leave me be, small one, lest I grind you beneath my boot heel. What are you doing here? The humans of this land are weak. It is a simple matter to collect tribute from their villagers. That's it, I'm attacking. This could be very, very problematic, but let's see. Okay. That's supposed to be a giant? Doesn't look that giant to me. Okay.
Children of snakes.
Blades of Fire, Jagged Tooth. So you're going to cast Jagged Tooth onto your Panther. You are going to cast... No, you're not. We're going to just use that.
Time to knock some sense into this one.
And you've already used Spike Growth. I should have used... I've already used my Spike Growth too. I do have Entangle though. I might... Can we get Entangled off quickly enough to stop him?
No.
No. Okay, he is still entangled, which will hopefully slow him down a little bit. He's at half health already, so I don't think we're going to have too much problem taking him out. There we go. So we lost another couple of animal companions, but we managed to stop him. And really none of us took much damage. It was just the animal companions, so that worked out very well. Back to the overland map. Another cave, more zombies. Let's just head up here over to near the cave and then we're going to rest for 8 hours. Beautiful. What's down this way? So we're north of the swamp at the moment. Ooh, more giant spiders. Oh, we have a level.
I shall.
Let's level you up then. Ranger. Recommend. What is it going to recommend that you take? Spring attack? No. Look, I don't think so. Sorry to say this, but what we really want is improved critical heavy... where is it? Heavy crossbow. There we go. I could have done improved critical scimitar too, possibly. That will do for now. So
Stay close. You will regret
Foes
that.
draw near. My bolts
Well,
are
of course
thirsty
I
for
can
blood.
do that.
there we go.
Let me Vogreni.
Get my animal companion out, and we're all good. Nothing to pick up. I've never fought in the swamps before, so I have no idea where the exit is going. Ooh, there's another one. There we go. I've got no idea where this exit's going to be. Oh, there it is. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Right, everyone's got their animal companions out as well. So let's head back to this cave, and then I think we'll go and have a look at this temple thingy or whatever it is in the middle of the swamp that we need to go to. Oh, some knolls. Okay. Fire newts in the caves. Oh, and fire elementals as well. sight that way. Let's come around here. Is there any in here? Nope. Okay. Let's have a look up here. Nothing in here, nothing there. Oh, we got some remains. None of these guys dropped. Oh, actually, let's see if any of them dropped. Because the tiefling merchant lady in town, whose name eludes me at the moment, wants a flaming battle axe or great sword, great axe or something that these guys are supposed to drop from a mine up north. This is obviously not it, but who knows? Hopefully we can find it soon. Right, and that, and that, and that, and that.
I am ready.
Yes?
Excuse me, emergency mute.
Everyone follow me!
Yes.
Stay close and step where I step.
Spider. 10 spider venom sacks, not snacks. I'm not going to chow down on a spider venom. I'm not going to give this potion to anybody else. I'm also hoping I don't have to use it. Because we're doing alright at the moment. We're not having to use healing potions that often. And I can always essentially throw it to someone at as needed. Wow, man, getting a lot of... Ooh, that looks like a road up there. Oh, look, there's a road going up that way. Let's go and have a look at what is up there. Ooh, Deinonychus. Did we still need to kill a number of these guys for the gnomes or not? Can I calm them? And they run away. There's also a bit of a trail up that way too, isn't there? Ooh! There we go. Look at that. That's the mine. The old mine sits here, winding into the depths of the Sanrak Mountains. This is an old abandoned mine. Several tracks lead in, but none lead out. Examine the tracks. At least 4 human-sized creatures entered not long ago. Just gotta wonder, is this the Fire Newt mine that we needed to go to find the flaming great sword or great axes? Did it again. Great axes. No, great. It wasn't great swords, it was great axes. Or shadows. Oh. Switch to two-handed sword.
Time to...
There we go. And didn't drop any loot. What a pain. Okay. Okay, there's a crate over here. Just some gems. So this is obvious. Well, haven't completed this mine yet, so I can't say it's obviously not the mine that we're looking for, but so far it's only had shadows in it, and I sort of doubt that anything else would be living with them, and when we look on the map, they're the only creatures we can see.
Now! Strike!
Some of these other animal companions just aren't getting into the combat.
Time to...
I'm absolutely amazed that my badger survived that. I'm going to rest when we get outside. Was that all of them? That looks like it was all of them. And another crate over here. So, a very simple little mine. To rest and then save. I should have saved first probably in case we get ambushed. Cancelled rest. Oh no, rested 8 hours. Okay, that's good. Let's just save. Now the other thing I'm wary of is how my supply of arrows is going. So I've got 31 of my +1s and 79 fire arrows. We've got Inshilla's got plenty of bolts, so that's good.
Yes.
You've got... Why are they not merging? God, that is so annoying. Oh, because one of them wasn't real. That's why.
Listening.
And I bet you those aren't real either. Yep, there we go.
Ready.
34, they won't be real.
what?
So we are starting to get a little bit low. Whoa, Earth Elemental. We are starting to get a little bit low on supplies. I'm actually thinking I'm better off heading back to Samarok, or whatever the name of the main town is, and just getting some more supplies together. Just arrows, basically. Let's have a look here, actually. We haven't been here before. Known as the City of Seven Spices, Tauren is a bustling trade town and a major hub of Samarok's military. So visit the tavern, visit the local shrine, trade. Okay, I've got ores and skins. I've got one of each. And the town has nothing. Let's visit the tavern. Rent a room, enter the common room. Let's enter the common room. Let's just see. Maybe there's someone in here who'll give us another little quest to do. As I said, I really want to try and see if I can cover off exploring the entire area here around Samarok, doing any little side quests before we finish everything off. Because it looks like we leave the area.
You look like well-traveled sorts. Perhaps you can do this connoisseur of fine wine a favor?
What do you have to say? Mashu Vineyards make the finest wine on all time. Tell this to everyone you know. Any Tashalan Red from 1368, excellent year. Alternatively, Waterdavian Whites from 1370 are quite drinkable. Excellent knowledge, and I quite agree, but my request is about something a bit more exotic. I've been searching every bazaar, tavern and mercantile house in Samarok for a bottle of deep wine, all without success. I've heard that some sort of black market in the hills near Samagol, but I'm afraid that I'm quite out of my element in such a place. Yes, I've been there. We'll see if they have any deep wine for sale. You have my thanks. I'll reimburse you. See, it was worthwhile coming here. Anyone else who's giving quests? Perchance. What is the barkeep gonna say? Heard they executed a bunch of villagers from Nimba the other day. Snakefolk collaborated as every one of them. Heard any rumours? There's an old crypt in the plains to the southeast. None of the soldiers will go near it. Been there, done that. It's nothing. Couple of wraiths. Well, 3 or 4 wraiths, but you know, nothing to worry about. Okay, so that's the only little questy thing we're going to get here by the looks of it. I still want to head back into town so that I can get some more arrows. Why are you going all the way around there? Strange pathing. Okay. So we've been to that crypt. We've been to Nimba. So let's just come down here along the river. So there's Nimba. We've been to that. Actually, let's just go to the... Is it over here? No, it's over this side. Let's go to the black market down here. More giant spiders. Into the cave. Let's see if we can get this deep wine. If we get it now and we don't forget about it, we can complete that quest pretty quick. Come Come on, out of my way. Here we go. Yeah, you don't have anything. You don't sell stuff. Do you have a bottle of deep wine for sale? They have several rare vintages, and deep wine is most expensive. 5,000 gold is the average price for a single bottle, I believe. Really? Deep wine is rare, but not that rare. Not unless you happen to have a bottle of 1301 vintage. A discerning customer indeed. It seems I was mistaken about the vintage. The true price is 2,500 gold for the bottle. You have a deal. Pleasure doing business with you. How much did that set me back? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. Gonna leave that in my bag. Actually, who else? Did you sell other normal stuff? I can't remember which one it is who sells stuff. Oh no, you're the one who won't. Yeah, I can't buy anything from you until I complete that other quest. You the one who's selling stuff? No, it's Zoral.
Yes. Do you wish to purchase some?
Show us what you have for sale. Right, so I already have a cloak of elven kind. Let's sell all of that for a start. Let's open that. Let's put that over there. Let's get out that. Let's go to the bottom. Loot all. Can't sell that yet. If I could combine those, I could probably sell them, which means I'll probably never be able to sell them. Let's see, anything else you've got here that we might be interested in? Doesn't look like it. And you're very light on stuff here. Forgot how useless you were. You really don't have anything we want. I really need to get that other guy unlocked. Okay, let's get out. Skedaddle, as they say. My apologies if you can hear my puppies snoring in the background. They seem to think it's a good thing to be sitting around at 2 o'clock in the afternoon doing absolutely nothing but sleeping. Lazy things, they could go out and get a job. Actually, they're small dogs. Trying to think. Why can't I think of the name?
No.
Breed.
My...
One is a... Damn it, I can't think what she is now. No, I can't think. Like, one's a foxy Pomeranian cross. He's 3. The oldest one is 9. And I can't remember what she is, but I think she's Pomeranian Shih Tzu. No? Shih Tzu Maltese cross? I'm trying to remember now. And the youngest one is a 1-year-old Chihuahua. Chihuahua something, but not entirely. Supposed to be purebred, but doesn't really look. He actually looks like a little miniature Rottweiler. But they're all great ratters. Like, if they, even think there's a rat or a mouse around, they will sniff and search everywhere until they find it. So I could very well train them to be proper ratters and get them a job. I'd have to give up my normal day job to take them around and let them catch rats for people, but I don't think that's going to happen somehow. We just need to talk to you. Virginia, of course.
Hello there, little bird. Winging back to me, are you?
Show me what you're selling. Right-yo. What belt have I got? I've got the belt of strength +2. Why am I not using the belt of agility +2? Ah, because it's 38,000. That's why, and I only have 10,000. Yeah. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to get more arrows. So I'm going to buy another 2 lots for me.
I shall.
Personally, I think you're fine with your bolts there, but I'll get you another lot just to be safe. There we go.
Yes.
I'll get you another lot of arrows to be safe. I mean, we've got, a lot here, but the thing is using rapid shot and any of these things like mini shot,
Yes.
you go through arrows quicker than you think. See, she's got no spares at all, so we're going to buy 2 lots for her. 1, 2 for Gadish.
Yes.
And then for Killy, we'll just buy another lot like that. Right. And no more enchanted longbows, no composite bow. Yes, composite bows. No, nothing else I want from
What?
her, and I know there's nothing I can sell here pretty much. Let's just sort all of that, loot all of that. You're not going to buy that. All of those. And you're not going to buy any of these. Right. It's really only if there's anything here that I want to buy for any of the ladies. I think I'd rather keep my money at this point.
I am ready.
I mean, you've already got bases of decks. That's what I've got as well, isn't it? Yeah.
I am ready.
Yes.
What have you got? You don't have anything. But I can't get you the braces of armor because you've already got enchanted leather. So it won't stack. And you've got a ring of protection. So none of that will stack properly. Could get you a Cloak of Elven Kind, but I'm the main one who's using my stealth abilities, so that's really not going to help you very much, because I think that's... yeah, hide. Cloak of Protection probably won't stack with the Ring of Protection if I remember rightly, so that's not going to help. Gauntlets of Ogre Power. I could give you that, but you don't really need extra strength. Boots of Tumbling, Mage's Belt, Mask of Persuasion, Nymph's Cloak, Sash of Shimmering, Studded Leather, Swashbuckler's Hat, Swordsman's Belt, Warlock's Outfit. That doesn't actually do anything, considering Warlocks can take. Right, what was I doing? Yes. Let's head out. So we got some more arrows, that's good. I'm not... Why are we following her?
What?
Okay, we're going to do a quick save, and then we're going to head back up, give this bottle of wine over, and then try and see if we can finish that quest for the Mind Flayers. Wow, fine newts, giant spiders, skeletons, places crawling with stuff, and it's the middle of the night, so let's just rest. Enemy nearby has interrupted your rest. Can I rest up here, perhaps? Oh, great, skeletons that close. How about over here? Leave all those creatures. I mean, I do want the XP, but, you know, there's just so many of them spawning that takes away from doing the other things that you're working on. So let's go back here to Tarun. At least that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Go into the tavern, into the common room. Let's hand over this bottle.
Do you have the bottle of deep wine?
Yep, we got it. Here you go. And he gave me 5,500 gold for that. So even if I hadn't have bartered the Mind Flayer down, I still would have made 500 gold. But instead, I made 3,000. Right, let's get out of here. why we're doing that, but we are. That's fine. That's right, I wanted to go up here first, didn't I? Go and explore up into these mountains. Whoa! Yeah. Little bit of a glitch there. But anyway. So we've been to that mine. Another city up here, or town up here. Torich. Torich. A city of modest size, Torich lies in the Samarak Mountains, close to the salt mines that have contributed so greatly to its wealth. Visit. Let's trade. No goods to trade. Let's go into the tavern. Into the common room. Oh, good afternoon, Red. How you going? I use OBS to record. Here we go.
You're foreigners. I shouldn't be speaking with you.
What is she gonna say? She's always got something contentious to say. Yeah, no, not gonna say that. It's alright. We're peaceful. Will you speak with us? Only shows a black screen when you try and record with OBS. Okay, I am certainly not an expert on OBS, and in fact, I'm running Linux, not Windows, so I probably can't help you too much there. I know I had problems with some of the games that I was trying to record, more with the screen flickering rather than it just being a black screen. But I would double check what you're actually trying to capture, because you can capture like the entire screen, or you can capture a particular application window or things like that. So you might be set up to capture an application window which isn't running. Is one reason why it might only be a black screen. But I'm not entirely sure what else you could check at this point. There are some fairly decent forums for OBS with frequently asked questions and stuff like that. Yeah, I had Neverwinter Nights 1 I had problems with originally until I bought the Steam version, and then it ran a lot better, and I haven't had any issues with that. When I had the original version of the game, the original Linux version, I used to get a lot of screen flickering. But once I purchased the new enhanced edition, or whatever it's called, from Steam, because it's got updated graphics drivers and stuff like that, it worked a lot better and didn't have any issues. I would just check and make sure that you're actually capturing the right screen with OBS. So see how that goes. Soldiers are supposed to be taking care of the problem in the mines, but they're not. Sounds like something nasty invaded and you weren't prepared. No way to prepare for this, stranger, not unless you had a whole bunch of guards or weapons at the ready. Yeah, it doesn't really matter whether it's... Oh, okay, Neverwinter Nights 1 or 2. I didn't... The only problem I have with Neverwinter Nights 2 is screen resolution. If I try and... So I'm actually got my screen running at... let's have a look. No, graphics. I'm running at 1440 by 900. If I was to switch this game to 1920 by 1080, it would have problems. That's what I've found. But then again, I'm running this under Wine, under Linux, so you know that could be part of the problem. But that was the only issue I had with this game.
Yes?
Aha. Here we go. These are the fire newts that we're looking for. Yeah, I really don't know much beyond that, unfortunately. But I hope you get it working. As I said, there are some good forums out there for OBS. Even if you just go to the OBS website itself, there's some pretty good, frequently asked questions and very comprehensive about, what causes some of these problems. So I'd test all of that first and give that a try. Saw them grab one of my men. He was screaming for help. It was awful. Nothing's being done about the fire newts. Soldiers know about them, but they've done nothing, and they only get angrier when we ask why. Okay, so I guess he's given us go into the salt mines and clear out the fire newts. Well, that's good. We wanted to do that anyway, so now we've got another quest that someone else is going to pay us to do that. So that's cool. An awakened bead has just followed us. Thank you very much, Awakened. So, is that the mine, I wonder? Nope. That's the mine. Nothing else. They look like they should be mines, but they're not. Okay, so I think I'm going to... It's not that late, but I think I'm going to rest up and then head into the mine. Actually, let's save as well, just to be safe. Discarded tools and other equipment litter the entrance to this mine. Numerous footprints are evident in the dirt. Examine the footprints. Most appear to be human, the freshest of which are all heading out of the mine. There are also some distinctly reptilian footprints, but none venture far from the mine's entrance. So lizards go in, but they don't come out. That's going to be more ways than one. Because we're going to clean them all out. Okay. That's a lot of them up there and there. Although that could be across a couple, I was going to say a couple of rooms, but not really. That's one big room. Yeah, that's alright. We can take these guys. Let's just make sure.
Follow my tracks.
Yes?
Everyone follow me!
Yep, cool. We've got
Perhaps
rapid
so.
shot set up properly. Okay. Yes, my badge is there. Place smells of brimstones and reptiles. Be wary. Always wary. Why did I close that door? I meant to go through that door. Is there anything in there? Oh, there's a bookcase. Who keeps a hammer in their bookcase? Obviously these miners. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Right, so we know we've got a bunch of fire newt warriors in here. Let's just stealth it up a little bit.
You will regret that.
Did it? Damn it. Why does the rapid shot always get so screwed up? There we go, it's back on. Get out of the doorway so some of the others can get in. I hate when they run around outside the door like that. It's so annoying. Okay. We've got an armory up here. Some bolts and some gold pieces. Is there anything decent in there? What's that, a flute? Miscellaneous thin object. What does the flute do? Nothing. It's just playable by a bard. Well, of course it is. Some sort of lens that one could use, but what is it supposed to reveal is a mystery. Yeah, I'm going to leave that out, not put that away just yet. Was that everything in here? Looks like it. Yeah, okay. Nope, no one in that room, so that's good. Actually better off opening in this door and then taking a few steps back, letting them come to us. Hellhounds. That's not good.
This is too easy. There's more where that came from. There's more.
I'll cover this.
Can't see any more of them. What? Okay, that was fairly straightforward. It's going to be more effort to clean up all the remains than it is to actually kill them all. And the Hellhound wasn't a problem after all, which was good. And we got some Hellhound claws, which I'm sure we can sell for a bit. I forgot to sell up all those other goodies when I went into town, didn't I? Damn it. Okay. Let's have a look. Ooh,
I'll try to handle this one quickly.
Someone down in the corridor.
We won't both.
Where did those two come from? There's another one there. I thought there was another one there. We obviously got rid of them quickly. Let's have a look. Did they drop anything? Nope. Okay, searching. Alright, this just feels like a place that should have something more in it. But I guess not. There's not going to be any way through those, and none of those are... There's no actual chests or anything, so... That's what happened. They came through that door and attacked.
This.
Okay, what have we got? Door there, we're going to leave that alone for a minute because there's more guys through that door, but we want to come back this way because it looks like there's probably not anyone around here, at least none that we can track. It is a little strange that this part of the mine is so empty. Oh, some scrolls. Let's just do a quick search and just make sure there's no hidden doors or anything. Although I think technically this is supposed to search for traps only, but I'm so used to Neverwinter Nights 1 where you can search for hidden doors using that skill. And Sword Coast Legends, you do the same, I guess. Yeah, in fact, most games treat it that way. There's really nothing over here amongst all of this. Okay. So it's just this one up here. I was hoping there was going to be more than one of these fire axes up here. Newt Sorcerer, Overlord Flamespar, Hellhound. Okay, I think I'm going to come through the door this time. I want to concentrate on the Sorcerer first. Damn it, hit the wrong button. There goes, I think, my animal companion. Yeah. Where's the sorcerer down? Where's the big bad guy? Or have we already killed him? I think we've already killed him, so we just take out the rest. And we're done. That was the salt mines, all done. Someone here better have this flaming axe thing. There we go, great axe of flame. I don't know, it's so tempting to keep it for myself. Let's actually have a look at it first and see what it is. Bolt and arrows. No, it's a little strange, no chests.
Okay.
What's been dropped? Crossbow, silver darts, cat's grace, more bolts, holy water, cure moderate, haste, identify, remove disease, raise dead, chainmail +1. Okay, let's have a look at this. Examine. 1 to 6 fire damage and a +1 bonus. See, that's actually quite good. That's better than, because I've got that greatsword +1, so that is definitely better than that. It is so tempting to keep that. Snake Tongue Amulet. +1 save versus poison.
Yes.
Yes. Yes?
I am ready.
Might as well
What?
give that to you.
I am ready.
What?
Yeah. Open this. That is so tempting to keep. Seriously. Seriously tempting to keep. I mean, I don't really want to be using melee weapons, but if I'm coming across a big group of undead, for example, I'm going to need something. Which is why I'm carrying backup weapons, but normally I wouldn't do that. Normally I would just keep my bows and that would be it, but you only ever do piercing damage. And that can be a liability with some opponents, such as undead, and those big shambling mounds that we had to run away from a couple of weeks ago. So that axe would be really nice. Seriously got to think about this. Okay, back to Tarok, Tarich, whatever it is, and finish this quest. I'm not entirely sure if we actually have to go in here and do this to finish it, but we'll give it a try. There we are.
Yes?
You can go back to work. The fire newts are all dead. Really? That's fantastic news. Oh, I've got to read that in a minute. I'll tell my men and then we'll get back to work. Continue. Okay. Congratulations, you have discovered your first rare resource node. These nodes, which you can discover along your adventure, enable nearby towns to collect a small amount of the rare resource you have discovered, and each day, locations that produce a rare resource will sell them at a discounted price, so you can make a healthy profit by purchasing resources where they are produced and selling them elsewhere. Some rare resources can also be used for crafting, and you may find additional uses for the various resources you've discovered as you continue your adventure. Well, there you go. So there's no one else here, I don't think, that's got anything questy wise for me, so let's head out. When I'm out, I'll see what they've got to trade. It's probably going to be salt, but I can potentially buy some of that and trade it back in Samagol or one of the other towns. Trade. Salt. I have 5 of them. The price is 75, which means I can only afford 1. But the question will be is how much can I get for it at some of these other towns? Now, you would think that if this is going to be any sort of accurate trading system, the further you take this resource when you sell it, the more you're going to get for it. So if I just come here to this town, whose name escapes me, Tauren, and try and sell it, they're not giving me anything decent because they're selling it for they're buying it for 75, which is what I paid for it. So I don't get anything useful out of selling it to them. So first of all I'm going to rest because I need to rest to heal, and then I'm going back to Samagol anyway so that I can give this great axe up, even though I don't want to. But it will give me bonus points with the trader, and she might have more stuff that I can buy then. And at the same time, I can potentially trade. So is there an option here to trade with the city? No. So it looks like I can just go to Sasani's offsiders and trade with them. So we'll do that. Come on, out of the way. There we go. Hassel is not outsider. Well, yeah, whatever. Lucy.
Greetings again, friends. What may I do for you?
No, I don't want to turn in trade bars. I want to...
What do you want?
No. Okay, I guess...
Greetings again, friends.
What do you have for sale? Yeah, no, that's not going to help me at all. Can you identify this for me, though? A lens of detection. Find traps. 3 uses per day. Or I can sell it for 1,500. Well, we know what I'm going to do. Sell it for 1,500. Okay. So it doesn't look like I can trade that up with Samagol, which is a pain in the butt.
Have you bounties for me, Hunter?
No, I don't have any special bounties. What's the latest bounty again? Boars. 10 of them. So if I come in here and I open that and I loot all of that and close that, there we go. That worked very well. Let's go around here to Vidania.
Hello there, little bird. Winging back to me, are you?
Oh, she hadn't actually given me this quest yet. I thought she had. You know, I have many wonderful weapons with my picture, but Finicky, he wants something new, something fiery. I hear the fire newts in the mines. Bring me one and gold is yours.
Fly back soon, pretty bird. Hello there, little bird.
I have the axe you were looking for. Only gave me 3 grand for it. Okay, she can trust me, so she's going to give me better weapons now. That's good. Let's see what you're selling, because I want some good stuff. I've also got to empty all of this out so that I can... Why will you not? That's right, I can't sell that to you. It's not worthwhile selling any of this to her because she always gives you bad prices on it all. What I want to do though is here we go. Getting closer to merging some of those. I don't know why they won't merge properly, but it's a pain in the butt. So I won't be able to sell that. And I won't be able to sell that or that, but the rest of it I will. Okay, what new stuff does she have? None of this is new, this was all there before. I can remember anyway. No decent ranger armor. Anything new as far as weapons? I'm doing 5 for arrows, that's good, and bolts. No new longbows. No, you've got nothing new. You said you were going to have new stuff for me. And you haven't. Maybe I have to leave and come back. I don't see anything new at all. Let's sell this stuff that I don't want.
You return. How may I assist you?
Show me your wares. Right. He won't buy the flute. Doesn't have enough gold to purchase the items. You're kidding me. So I can't sell this stuff to you anymore because you're broke. And there's nothing that you've got that I want to buy so that you can get some more money to buy more things off me. I hate this mechanic. It is so annoying. If only you had something decent to buy. I mean, sure, I could buy some potions of bless, but it's not going to do much. Nothing that I want at all. Will you buy anything? You have a few gold there to buy little things. You just can't give me something that's worth 700. So let's see if I can clean out a lot of this stuff that I don't want. I guess I can sell them. Well, I guess I can sell them to Ossie, maybe? Ossie, whatever his name is.
Greetings again, friends. What may I do for you?
This looks like about the best I'm going to be able to sell. Did I actually sell that or not? I guess I did. It's just glitched and not showing me reality after all. Yeah, the fact that I can do that pretty much proves it. Okay, so I'm not sure where else I'm going to be able to sell this salt for a profit. I hope I can get it somewhere. Let's just double check and see if there's anything, any quests in here that I can pick up. Tavern Patron, Tavern Bard. No, you don't take requests. That's alright. Patron, patron. Okay. And
Need an extra pair of blades in your company? I'll be around if you need.
Not right now, thank you. Because I don't use blades. I use bows, and while you have very good decks, you are a swashbuckler. I'm sticking with all rangers for now. Thank you very much. There's no one in the crafting station I can sell the salt to, is there? No, it's just crafting stations and nothing else. Okay, that was a waste of 30 seconds. And I'm pretty sure that the temple won't be able to take any of the trade goods, but let's just see what's happening in the temple. Over there, thank you. Right there. What you have for sale? Why a priest would be selling like a basic belt is beyond me. $600 gold for a coin of life. Okay. Let's just double check that she's not got her new...
Hello there, little bird.
Have any other tasks? There's one left, brave bird, one yet to complete and dangerous. In the jungles of Samarok I hear a tribe of Batiri live, the Shattered Spear. In their caves lies gems so pure and flawless, as if cut by magic, and a perfect conduit for it, I think. Only one gem is all I require, but even getting that, my sparrow will be tricky enough, is it? It is up to you how you come to your possession. Now, what else can I do for you?
Goodbye, my little pigeon.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello there, little bird.
Show me what you're selling. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new here, but we will look anyway. Great axe +1. Light crossbow, longbow, nope. Maybe next time we come back to town she'll have something new. Okay. Let's get out of here. Batiri in the jungles, hey? So there's still a bunch of little quests that I've got to do. So I think I can safely say I've done most of the stuff on the east side of the river that I can do, except for the one that I'm going to do now, which is this temple thing or whatever it is in the swamp. On the way there, I'm going to go and see if any of these towns over this way want to buy this salt. Let's go and do the one down here first. Raceton, how much will you buy this salt for? Still 75. Like, what's the point? Why would I want to sell that for the same price I bought it? It don't make no sense. So let's head up this way. Where are we on the map? Yeah. And we can't trade with the village, so we might as well leave. It's the middle of the night, so let's rest. Tempest's Fury, that's where we're going. Actually, was there anything? Tower, Choke Mist, Cave, Nimber, Ruined Temple, Shattered Spear Tribe, that's where we've got to go to get that stuff. I've got a feeling I've already been there, but we'll head back in a little bit after we've done this. Stonekeep rises out of the surrounding swamp. Various swamp vines have begun slowly creeping their way up the keep's walls, and it is likely that the keep will be entirely overgrown in a matter of months. The spattered tower rises out of the surrounding swamp. Okay. So, I'm not even sure what's in this keep as far as opponents and things like that. Well, that's interesting. What is that? A sylph. You're not supposed to be here. Shamel will be angry with you. Who's Shamel? Shamel is the new master. When Shamel first came, he was nice, but the old master did things to him and he's not very nice at all. What happened to the old masters? They didn't like each other much, always playing tricks and stealing from each other. Then Shamel broke free and they all died. Broke free? Sounds like he was magically restrained. How did they imprison him? Don't know. Just heard them doing things. Oh no, no, no. What did the old masters do to Shamel? Awful things. Shamel screamed and screamed, but the old masters never stopped. Where's Shamel now? Outside in the storm. Shamel likes the rain and the wind and the thunder. If he sees you when he comes back, he'll make you dead, just like the old masters. Farewell. Right, you're not going to say anything else to me? Who's Shamel? Don't worry, we'll free you. No, 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 you can't. Shamel's too strong. You'll become like old masters. No. Okay, so that's the only other stuff there. Ah, so there's another arcane nexus over there. How you get through that fence, I don't know. So, what? Ooh, glowy. There's a body over there. Let's just search for traps. There's magic uncontrolled here, dangerous and wild. You think? I just thought someone had got a fluoro highlighter out and scribbled on the floor. So it looks like if that was one of the previous masters, he was a bit of a mage of some sort. Braces of armor, quarterstaff, and a scarab of protection. I don't think any of our guys are really going to want... Well, the braces of armor, I can give them to Killy, but she probably can't use them.
Yes.
Listening.
We'll see.
Perhaps so.
See if you can use those, and let's put the other stuff away. We've all got... definitely bugged out.
Follow me.
So, does this do anything? Nope. Didn't think so.
Listening.
And, yeah, you've already got stuff.
Yes.
And... yeah. So, not worth it. We will sell it. And all done. Okay. What else have we got in here? Whoa, I hadn't noticed that on the map. All the baddies through there. So, we've got doors there, and there. There's nothing else. No. No chests or anything. Water elemental. Is that Sliff attacking as well? Get me out of here. Don't want to be standing in the front when all that goes down. Fire arrows. Pretty smart this one. There we go. That worked fairly well.
I'll try to handle this one quickly.
What? Where's the other? Oh, out here. Okay, once again I've been using silly normal arrows because I haven't been keeping an eye on what's in my normal inventory. Right. I'm surprised more of them are not coming through that door. Glowing water essence. It's probably something that we can use later. A little chest over here. Ooh, a vault key. Search mode. Just check and make sure there's nothing else around here of interest. I know the Mind Flayers wanted something from here. You obtain from the collected lore of the Wizards of Tempest Fury, a keep located in the plains. In exchange, you'll grant you access to a special store filled with unique merchandise. Okay. Right. So there is a chance that we're going to get attacked from whatever's behind that door. Oh, hang on, no. Yeah. Ooh, locked. Let's just do a search first. Okay. Stone door contains an elaborate locking mechanism requiring 3 specific keys to be inserted and turned at the same time. Okay, looks like we've got one of those keys. That's probably what the vault is all about. Okay. I smell for corpses. Oh no, this is very bad. He's coming back, I can tell. Right. Ooh, look at that scroll case. Whoa! Whole bunch of scrolls. Open. Raised dead. Some other mysterious object. I've got a funny feeling I can put these corpses in there. Yes, I can. Right. Nothing else in here. Chest is locked. Let's fix that. Wow, you really got hammered, didn't you? You should have potions in here. Well, we're getting attacked again. Second key. Okay, let's get out of here. What were we getting attacked by? Or have we just killed it already?
I'll try to handle this one quickly.
Guess we killed it already. Maybe.
I'll try to handle this one quickly.
Yeah, I think whatever you say. Okay, so there's obviously a few different things through that door. Oh, just the ice map. Let's go. That's nothing. Okay. Guys, you're just crowding around me, making it very hard for me to see things. It's probably my own fault. I've probably got you following at too close a distance or something. What have we got in here? Come on, there's got to be, yeah, there's got to be another chest somewhere because we've got to have that third vault key. Okay, that was trapped, and I got zapped, but that's alright. There's our third vault key. Okay, let's put some more stuff away. Ooh, what's that? It's some sort of magic flute. Cure moderate wounds once a day and sound burst once a day. Yeah, we're not going to be using that. More Mepis corpses. Some ring we can't identify, which is a pain. Signed contract. This appears to be some sort of contract to produce a book of collective research for a mind flayer named Zehir. We, the undersigned, do hereby pledge to research the manipulation and enhancement of extraplanar beings and compile our knowledge into a single book for the sum of no less than 10,000 gold pieces, deliverable on a date no later than 6 months from the signing of this contract. An addendum adds, the contractees are each assigned 1/3 of the key required to access the completed tome from its vault as a preventative measure against theft, greed, or mishaps. Interesting. Well, you might all have 1/3 of the key, but I've now got all of the keys. And a journal. What have we got here? Most of the previous pages have been torn out, leaving only the last few entries. The second to last entry reads, our research for Zehir is nearly complete and not a moment too soon. The djinn is unusually powerful, to put it mildly. He even nearly broke free from the binding circle the other night. Forsyth claims it was simply a flaw in the circle, but I have my doubts. As a contingency, I've crafted a ring which will bind the djinn into it Actually, it should be able to manage to get... Should it actually be able to... Our experiments have made the djinn quite insane, but oh, it's necessary to complete the research. The last entry reads, Forsyth is screaming, this can't be good, but the wards around my laboratory should be strong enough to keep the djinn out. I was wrong about the wards. So, empty ring of summoning. Dismissal. Boom, boom, boom. We are going to take that. So let's put that in there. Let's get these corpses out, combine them with those, and put those in there. And we've got our 3 rings there. Is that everything? That is everything. Okay, so we are... We have a djinn, and you can see the magics. That's obviously the circle of protection that they had that didn't work. It broke there. I'm going to save. Now that I think about it, that's a damn good idea. I'm suspecting that the minute I open that door, he will appear. Resume game. So what I want to do then is I want to put that ring there on the bar. Insert the keys and open the vault. He hasn't appeared. Search for traps. Actually, did we keep that? I had that chime of opening there before I could have used. Damn it. Do we still have that? No, we must have sold it, I think. Thing to detect traps. I should have kept it, really. I was just being silly, wasn't I? Yeah, I figured that might happen. Boom, look at that. Suddenly, all of these creatures and this thing out here. Okay. Let's put all this stuff away while we're paused. So what do we got? Tempest Fury researched, that's fine. A tower shield, great, don't want it. Headband of the Binder, what does that do? Law +4, spellcraft +4, don't want it. Archer's belt, that only protects from piercing? Yeah. Let's
I am ready.
give that
Yes?
to...
Perhaps so.
Yeah, you can have that.
Yes?
There we go.
What?
Yeah, I've got to reopen this, don't I? Open Gloves of Spellcraft. No, not interested in it. Resurrection. That's fine. Okay. So we need these guys
All right,
to
crew.
heal.
Let's take
So-
them down.
Everyone attack!
What is attacking us? Shamel. Large air elementals. Couple of them. So let's use dismissal. That got rid of them. And then let's use activate item on him.
We won't both walk away from this.
And there we go. So there is still... Did that ring completely disappear? No? Ring of summoning. want to summon that anymore. So we still have to fight these guys. Which arrows are mine? Just the standard plus ones. Pity the dismissal didn't get rid of all of them. Okay, all of our animal companions are gone. So I wonder what that is out there on the map, because you can't even get to that spot. Glowing air essence. Maybe there is a way to get to that. Maybe there's some secret doors somewhere along this side here. So I think I've basically got everything. Okay. Right, giant spiders, big deal. So, we are going to go back now to the, what's the name? To the market down here. Where is it? Over here. And we can complete this quest. Enter the cave. Here you go, we've got your research. Here's the lore you asked for. Excellent. I'm sure you'll find my selection of merchandise to be most excellent. What do you have for sale? Really, you think your stuff's excellent? You've got nothing in the way of armor. You're only going to give me 1,000 for that ring. let's just see what else you've got. Arrows +1, bolts of fire, bolts of frostbite, bolts of lightning. Why not those in arrows as well? Fire arrows. Frost longbow. Ooh, 14 grand. I can afford it though. That shouldn't need any arrows. Oh no, it does. Bonus damage, cold 1d6. Oh, that is so tempting to get. Ice arrows, ice bullets, lightning arrows, lightning bullets. Okay, so let's loot all of that. Let's put this stuff that I'm not going to be able to sell back. Hey, what are you doing? I didn't actually want you to drop that, you know. Whatever it was that you just did, or whatever it was you did. Did you actually drop it, or did you... Looks like it was dropped right there. Farewell. I can't pick it up until... There we go. Okay, let's reorganize things. So, get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of those. I think... No. Okay, that's good. Don't know what that is yet. Don't know what that is yet. Okay. Wrong one. You're the one I want to talk to. Show us what you have for sale. Okay, so, and actually let's see what else he's got amongst other things. So, nothing super special there. Nothing interesting there. Wow, you really have got some real crap there, you know. Okay, I've got the feeling I'm going to get more for selling some of this stuff elsewhere. Really, I'm tempted to not sell him anything at this point. But what I am definitely going to do is I'm going to buy the Frost Longbow +1 for myself. It's going to go in that slot there, and then that bow is going to go to you. You are going to use that. Oh, hang on. No. You are not going to use that. Let's do this.
Stay close and step where I step.
That's going to go into there. I'm going to click that, and then that longbow +1 is going to go to you.
Yes.
And we're going to put that into that slot there. And you're going to use the longbow +1, and I'm going to drop that back to there. There
What?
we go. So, and you're even charging me more for the arrow +1 than what Vidania does.
Yes.
Okay. Arrow +1 for you. Just
listening.
one lot more, just to be safe. That you've only got one of them. Oh. God, that's useless. Seriously. Oh man. You got garbage. Seriously, that was not worth it. I mean, yeah, sure, you paid me a bunch, but I gave most of it back to you just to get that damn bow. At least it's going to be good, but you really don't have much worth all of that effort. We didn't leave anything else back there, did we?
Perhaps so.
Okay. Where's the... I've got all turned around now. Where am I going? Here. That's the exit there. So that is really quite a bit of a bust. That's not that useful. So back to Samagol. If I want to buy any arrows. And I just want to see if I'm going to get more for some of this stuff in Samagol than what he was going to sell to me for, buy from me for, or whatever. Actually, let's take on these gnolls so that I can see how well this new bow of mine goes. I mean, these guys are a little bit injured, but we won't have a problem with this group of gnolls. We will slice through them very, very effectively, I believe. Actually, that's what I also want to check. Does this... Because I know in the official campaign there's a couple of bows that you can buy that have their own ammunition. So it actually basically throws whatever you got in here away. But this one doesn't. This actually adds extra damage to that ammunition. So it's not unlimited ammunition, but it adds the extra damage to it.
Children of snakes. Fortash Luta!
Blast! Everyone attack!
Damn, you're...
Oh, well, I can see when I hit. Junk loot. Okay. Return to the overland map. I think we're going to rest here because we need to, and then we'll head into Samarok or Samagol or whatever the name of the town is. Rest. 8 hours have passed. We might just save here to be safe. There we go. Let's head in. Ooh. Ogres. Right. So, oh, that's right. I can't sell to that guy. Let me see how much I can sell more stuff to Ossie, or whatever his name is.
Greetings again, friends. What may I do?
What can I sell you? So there was the... Yeah, see, look, the Ring of Summoning, 1,500 gold. Of course I'm going to sell it to him rather than to the other idiot. So what is this? Let's get this identified. Brooch of Shielding. Shield 3 times a day. No. What's this one? Ring of Minor Cold Resistance. No, don't worry about that. Is there anything else in here? Let's fix that up. Let's empty all of this out. Can I merge that with that? Looks like I can. I still can't merge that with that. For whatever reason, I can't sell that, and I can't sell that. Sell that to the bounty collector. And we're done. Let's see if Adanya's got any of her new items.
Have you bounties for me, Hunter?
Have anything else in here?
Hello there, little bird. Winging back.
That doesn't look any different from normal. And that's no different from normal. Very disappointing. Let's just double check that Volo doesn't have anything I can do for him. Pretty sure he doesn't.
Hello again, travelers. What can I do for you?
Do you have any
I have
work?
heard the lands of Samarak are full of great lizard-like beasts called dinosaurs. Similar to dragons, but not as intelligent, but still dangerous. I cannot help but wonder what a creature like that must taste like. If you were to acquire me some meat from one of those dinosaurs, I would be most grateful. Most excellent. Tell me all about it, and I shall take Tyre's beard. Although, perhaps that might draw a different crowd into the area, eager for action instead of a quiet tour of the salt mines. I'll make another note of it. Was there any other location you wish to share?
There is a great magical tower south of Torok, surrounded by a maelstrom that churns up the land around it, creating a dangerous swamp. I've braved its dank halls and lived.
Gone wild! Exceedingly dangerous, but not the first time I've seen it, sadly. Although it does seem to draw its own peculiar crowd of admirers and gawkers. Swamp is a downside, but I'll call it a fen. Yes, sounds nicer.
So we get the Wanderer feat, which gives us +1 to search and spot. Isn't that nice?
Ah, I think you're beginning to get the hang of this traveling thing, I believe. Wonderful to hear. Was there any other location you wish to share?
I found a crypt in near the city of Tarun full of anguished, hungry wraiths.
Most fortunate. Believe it or not, crypts and mausoleums and the like have their own sort of audience. Kalemvorites looking to make sure no undead are there, historians wishing to study them, and, of course, the perpetually moody looking for a handy place to lurk.
In other words, goths.
Was there any other location you wish to share?
To the west of the town of Torok lies an infested a mine infested with shadows and littered with the remains of the miners.
Ugh, foul things. But if the mine isn't spoken for, rest assured there will be someone keen on acquiring it. As it stands, it's definitely a worthy footnote for my book. Was there any other location you wish to No? Oh, that... What else can I help?
Okay, so he wants me to get him some dinosaur meat. So we shall give that a go, because there's a couple of things we need to do on the east side of the river, or the northwest side, sorry, of the river. So let's consider those. Save up. Oh, we have a thing if we can kill those boars. I'm not going to join that battle. Because we get rewards if we kill, I think, 10 boars, she said. And they'll probably... Oh, there's only 3. I was going to say there'll probably be 4 or 5. There's only 3. Unless there's more waiting down there for us. Not seeing any. Yep, no, just those 3. Whoa! Because we didn't even get any drops from them, we got no proof we killed them, so it's not going to help because we need basically 10 boar tusks or whatever it will be to prove. Okay. I'm going to head up this way because this town up here, whose name again I forget, let's have a look. So this town here, Turin, we saw a dinosaur near here before, so we can cross the river and hopefully see that. Then there is the Shattered Spear Tribe cave here, which we need to go to. And then we also have to come down here and do this Choke Mist cave. So hopefully we can find another dinosaur up here fairly easily to get that meat for Volo. Let's see if these guys are trading salt any better at the moment. Trade. No, still 75. I'm not buying it. I'm not selling it for that price. I didn't make anything. What is that? A Megaraptor. Okay. This is probably actually the quest item that we had to fight for Volo, rather than the normal Deinonychus or whatever the other things were that we were seeing.
won't both walk away from this.
You reckon?
You're no.
Easy peasy. But he didn't drop anything. Oh, okay. We acquired the dinosaur steak. Right. And our exit's up there. Whether to turn around and go and see Volo straight away to get the reward, or whether to keep going. Stag beetles, skeletons. Oh, corpse. Another 1,250 gold. That's very nice. One of many. Yeah, I remember hearing something about that. I can't remember if it was how bad it was. That's the Shattered Spear tribe there. I'm pretty sure I've done that. Been to that ruins already. Let's just quickly save and go to that ruins again and see if there's anything there. Positive we've already been. Yeah, I've already been. All those rooms are uncovered. Yeah. This is the one that had the Yuan tea in it. Which I think that was the mission that I did. That if I talk to Sasani, it will end the chapter and go to the next part. I'm wondering whether I should attack this one of the many. That says impossible, so let's not. Let's go into the here. You can feel numerous eyes on you as you approach. Skulls of strange creatures mounted on wooden poles adorn the cave's entrance. Enter the cave. Again, I'm not sure if I've done this cave already. I've got a feeling that we probably don't see it on the map until you get the quest, so I probably haven't done it. Stop. You walk in Shattered Spear Land, the most powerful of the Batiri. Have you come to see the matriarch? What are we supposed to do here? Has heard the Shattered Spear tribe possess beautiful and powerful gems. If you manage to get one for her, she'll promise you a great reward. The Batiri are essentially goblins. They're gonna die. That's just it. No, but we've come to kill you all and loot your treasures. We are attacked. Rouse the tribe.
try to handle this one
Watch
quickly.
my back.
I can do that.
I don't want these guys getting too far ahead, but... Ah, damn it. Yeah, you don't see this, but it crashed on me. Okay. Just starting to think it might be time to take a break for the stream, but I really want to finish this now. I want to get in here and I want to clear this place out. And these things are evil creatures, so I'm going to kill them. I'm not going to parley with them. So let's do this again. In we go. I think no matter what happens, we'll probably end up either attacking them now, or if we parleyed with them, we'd probably just go and see the matriarch and then get attacked in there anyway, so... Good idea. Get that.
This is...
Yeah, you're right. This is too easy.
You will regret that. Did I just cancel that? Damn it! What's going on? New feat, Bane of the Batiri. What does that give me? Batiri encounters are automatically afraid of you. We might have killed them all. Okay, so let's come down here. Let's just start from the bottom and work our way up. Clean up this place, look for any chests, etc. Hand axe +1, that's nice. If I was going to be using hand axes. Gold there. Amethyst there. Fluorospar. So let's do this little room here first.
here. It's like a kitchen or bathroom type of area. Just come around this way, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Weapon rack here. Spear and some magic arrows. We'll look at all those in a minute. Not seeing anything else there. We'll come into there in a minute once we've done this area over here. Another weapon rack. Club and a shield. Chest there that's locked. Let's do a search. Just want to do a search over here, just in case there's anything hidden in the throne. Okay, so let's save, but then we want to have a look at what we've found. Open up our bag, start putting stuff away. That is probably what Virginia wants. Potion of Lionheart, hand axe, amethyst, bloodstone, spear +1, some more +1 arrows. The Batiri Club, what does that do? Bonus slashing damage. Right. Light shield +1. That's the dinosaur stake. Fire opal. Delicate totem. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Amulet of natural armor +1. We've all got as many of those as we can. Raise dead. Melts. Protection. And that. And we're going to sell that as well. And there we are, all good. So about the only thing we still need to do, I think, is the choke mist cave. And I'm tempted to get that out of the way now in this session, rather than leave it. And then we should have explored everywhere and done enough stuff that we can go back to Sasani and maybe finish this area. God, that's freaky. Don't know what to do about that. I thought I might have been still searching. What is the time of day? Middle of the day. Okay. Is it over here that the logging camp is? Yeah. I'm just going to drop into the logging camp. I can't remember if there's anyone there who buys stuff. I think there is. And I'll see if there's not some other tasks we can do. I suppose I could go back and talk to Vidania and see if she's got any better stuff after I give her this gem. I mean, it's been a lost cause so far already. So I think you're the only one who sells stuff at the moment, aren't you?
You're back! Welcome again. Can't stay away.
What sort of supplies do you have? Yeah, nothing that I want. Nothing there, nothing there. got anything for me, doll?
So, you're back, huh? What can I help you with?
How's everything? A lot better, thanks to helping out. Our mechanic, by the way, she's still significantly less perky than she was before, but she seems a little less morose. Good of you to do. Happy to help. Anything else? Nothing right now. What have you got to say for yourself?
Welcome back. Anything I can help with?
What bounties do you have open? Spiders? Yeah. And let's get out of here. So tempting to go back to Vidania first before I do this other. How far away is each of them? Let's have a look on the map. Spellcasters, remember to memorize new spells when gaining a level. Actually, that's something I should look at. Make sure we've all got all our spells up to date. Whoa! Wyverns. So let's see. Do I have any spare spell slots? No.
I shall.
You might, because you got a level and we didn't do anything. No, you're okay.
Yes.
You're okay.
Yes.
You're okay.
Everyone follow me!
You're okay.
Stay close and step where I step.
Now, I'm here. I need to go there for Choke Mist and there for Senegal. It really is a case of go to Choke Mist first and then go to Senegal. Quite frankly. But first, we're going to have some funs with some wyverns. Fight. Don't know how many it's going to be. I don't know how. Well, I think we have fought wyverns before. And I think we did it pretty handily, if I remember rightly, so this should not be all that scary. Have we not got rapid shot on it? Two down. 3 down. Nice and easy. Panther got stung, but apart from that, we done good. Who wanted the Choke Mist stuff anyway? Turn to the overland map. I'm going to go back to Senegal and I'm going to give Vidania her gem. And then we'll think about what we're going to do next. Wild elves. Let's go and talk to the wild elves. They move like jungle predators, graceful and silent. Greetings, fellow hunters. We seek places of interest here. May we ask for your guidance? We know of such a place, yes. Where the water falls from the earth's mound lies a cave concealed in the mist. Only a foolish hunter would seek prey in that place, you are warned. Farewell. I can't remember if we've actually been in there and if we've completed it or whether we got killed and decided not to come back out. Now that I think about it. Trolls. This is going to be interesting because I'm not sure if we've got anything sufficient to kill these guys. I've got some fire arrows, but that's about it.
Appio Novo.
There's
one
more
won't
where
stop
that
us long.
came from.
So if I switch to my fire arrows, these are arrows which are now then going to be doing both fire and poison damage. There we go, that works well. And that worked well. So, what do you know? gold, giant's heart, and alchemical silver. Throwing axes. Yeah, good bit of experience though. How are we doing for levels? Yeah, we're getting there. I doubt we'll get another level before we finish off this area. But let's go down and talk to Vidania. Finish that quest for her. See if she finally does come with some better equipment. Doubtful, but you never know. We're going in the right direction? Yes, sort of. Better come over this way a little bit more. Here we go. Corpse in the grass. Another 1250 gold. That's what I'm talking about. No, I'm not going to bother with those paws. Okay. Samagol. Visit the bazaar. Danya first, then we'll come back to Aussie and sell. Really wish we had someone better here that we could sell to, because Vidania doesn't give you half the price of what everything's worth. Or Vidinia.
Hello there, little bird.
I have the
Bringing
Batiri
back
gem.
to me, are you?
Sun's hairy armpits, what a beauty, what a focus, what a risk indeed, my hawk. Or do you prefer eagles or vultures? Best of all, you prefer gold, I think, so I shall give you plenty. We got 5,000 gold for that. Also, alas, that I have no more tasks for you. Be sure to visit always, eh? Aturk and I will miss you otherwise. Now, what else can I do for you?
Soon, pretty bird.
Wait for a second so that she's finished her
Hello there,
conversation.
little bird.
Show me what you're selling. Like, just give me something better than what you had. Nothing. It's all the same. I don't see anything new. No compound longbows. No composite longbows. No even longbow +1, no, and no specialized weapon, like no named weapons. It's just ridiculous. Okay, let's go give this steak to Volo.
Hello again, travelers. What can I do for you?
I have the steak for you.
Splendid. Ah, what a unique feast awaits me. Would you like some, perhaps, traveler?
No thanks.
Ah, suit yourself. It is enough to know I shall have an excellent new experience for my book, and that you shall be rewarded accordingly. What else can I help you with?
Found an interesting
Most
area.
excellent. Tell me all about it. And I shall take notes.
The largest tribe of Batiri, the Shattered Spear, live in a massive cave complex. I braved the Summerlock and entered those caves.
Remarkable. The Batiri are savage creatures, yes. I know that firsthand. But they possess a matriarchal culture that is nothing short of fascinating. I hear the Shattered Spear have dealt with humans before. Perhaps they will tolerate tourists, if they behave themselves.
I doubt that.
Was there any other location you wish to share?
Nothing right now.
What else can I help you with?
Do you have any more work for me?
Mistress Gown. It seems I must amend that statement. I have much research material to deal with already, I fear. You've been a tremendous help to me in creating this book, friend. Perhaps another time I shall have more requests,
That's fine. I didn't really want to do any more of them anyway.
Greetings again, friends. What may I do for you?
See what you got for sale. See what stuff I can sell. I don't want that. I don't want those. I'm going to sell both of those to the bounty bounty collector. Can't sell that. Can't sell that. Can't sell that. Can't sell that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Fire opal, delicate totem. Right. And let's go and sell this stuff to the bounty collector.
Have you bounties for me, hon?
Do we have anything else in here? I don't think we did. Nope. Right. And then last question, how are we doing for ammunition? Might be worthwhile getting you some more bolts and some more heals.
Perhaps so.
Let's chuck those to you. That's good.
Yes.
You need more healing kits and some more arrows.
Yes.
You need some more healing kits and some more arrows.
Listening.
And you could use some more healing kits and some more arrows. So, what do you have in the way of healing?
You return.
You just follow me and stay close.
Okay.
Yes.
Just reorganize that. It's not silly to worry about it really.
Follow me.
Killy, you need...
I shall.
You've got 5 there.
What?
I could probably stand to take a couple myself. And there's going to be nothing else that we want here because he doesn't have much in the way of weapons or anything.
Hello there, little bird. Ringing.
Show me what you're selling. Okay, so I have plenty of arrows, so I'm doing good. I got bolts sitting there in my inventory that I don't need and or can't use, so let's get rid of that.
I am ready.
Yeah, you say you're ready, but
yes.
Okay. 1 and 200 more. Well, technically not 200, but close enough.
Yes.
100 more for you. Again, within an acceptable margin.
Yes.
And 99 more for you. Exactly.
What?
Okay, we are doing good. Let's get out of here. We have no more quests. Okay, so actually this is the last quest that we need to do. So the reason why I thought this was familiar was because I actually did it before and then decided I shouldn't do it because it basically finishes off this area. So I think I've done pretty well all of the quests that I can find in this area. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty close. So I think I'm going to leave the stream here now. What have we been doing? We've done just over 3 hours, about 3¼ hours. That's a pretty good stream. I may stream again tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow, where we'll continue on. So let me just quickly save this. And I want to say thanks for everyone who joined me today. Thanks for Red for coming in and having a quick bit of a chat. Thanks for Awakened Bead for following. You know, feel free to follow. Feel free to look at my videos on YouTube. And I'll catch you next time. Keep playing games. Bye.